Hey everybody, how's it going? We're going to start the final stretch of the original set of the Kinki no Goku stages. We're going to start floor 10, which features a boss that you might remember. Of course, that is Yomi. Main gimmicks for the stage, we're going to have damage walls, there are no hearts, and of course, those ever fun magic circles. I would say damage walls is the one you have to take care of. If you can also take care of magic circles, that's great. Pierce types are necessary just because all of the weak points are internal to the monsters, so without piercing through them, you're not going to be able to do the damage you need to take them out, which is going to be super important here. Alright, let's begin. Now, this stage is really all about making sure you understand the enemies properly. You see the galaxy balls, they're everywhere. They significantly, and I mean significantly, heals all of the enemies every turn. So you got to make sure that when you are taking them out, you take them out completely. Otherwise, they're going to get all their health back and you've wasted your turn. So make sure you are deliberate about your attacks such that it goes through everything. And if you don't have no magic circle, make sure you are attacking them when you are in your normal form and not as a chicken. You can also notice that they do have a skull on them, that blue-green skull. They will activate the healing panels. If you remember what I said at the beginning, there are no hearts at this stage, so you are going to have to rely on those heart panels to keep your HP up, that or bring monsters that can help you heal as well. And so really, yeah, making sure you take out the galaxy balls such that you can heal yourself and they don't heal anybody else is important. Then you have the ability to take out the rest of the monster. In this case, it's the ability locker. Now that ability locker does a good amount of damage with that ability lock attack, so making sure you take them out before that happens is great. And you know, like I said, the damage walls hurt a lot, so you can't afford to have your monster's ability locked. Now stage 2, as you can see, there are wolves on opposite ends. You have to kill these wolves in pairs. Now they don't revive each other on the very first turn. As you can see, both of their cooldowns are at 2. So if you have the opportunity to take both of them out on the first and second turn respectively, that is a legitimate strategy. However, if you see that it is not possible and you have to do it in 2 turns cleanly, just take out the galaxy balls like I did on this turn and wait for them to move. They will go into a situation which makes it easy to take out. However, I wouldn't say easy, easier. But at this point, since you've already missed that first turn window, they will start reviving each other every single turn, so you need to take them out in the same shot. Let's go over my team real quickly. Kind of got lucky here. We got the Paralyze and the Juliet bump combo to clean off the wolves there. But I have spent a lot of time on the stage before, so yeah, it sucks. Alright, team members, we've got, let's just start with Kamui. Just had his turn. He's great with that bump combo. The lightning has a chance to paralyze and you get 2 shots at that. And of course, you know, no gravity barrier. Well, that's not going to come in handy here, but the Mech Slayer will be the one that comes in handy here with those galaxy balls. We just saw Juliet make her turn. Super damage wall. She can take advantage of the walls, do extra damage. In addition, she already has a great kick in terms of attack strength, and that strike shot can do a lot of damage. The meteor attack can also help clean up monsters as well, since it will hit the center of them, so that is awesome. Oshino Shinobu from the from one of the collabs earlier. Weak point slayer will come in handy. Energy drain as well, making sure your HP is topped up in another manner. Great. And of course that strike shot to paralyze the monster if you hit a weak point can help you out in a pinch. And last but not least, we've got Mickey Mouse here from that amazing collab with Disney. As you can see, damage wall, strike shot reducer, so you can try to use her strike shot when necessary. His, her, both. But really the strike shot is all about revealing all the weak points for 8 turns, I think? And it does increase the damage that you apply to them, so it is super useful. If you're not used to using Mickey, try to use it early. Alright, back to the stage. As you can see, you may have seen earlier that that galaxy ball exploded. It it hurts, but it's not lethal. So as long as you have a decent amount of HP left, you don't have to worry about them too much. But do keep in mind that the hearts don't stay up forever. Heart panels do not stay up forever. As for the mini bosses, Ereshkigal, that big attack on the left, doesn't do that much damage. So you can actually somewhat ignore it. It does about 44,000. Now do keep in mind that these values will fluctuate if you have angered the boss. Alright, you can see that, the angry anime mark above their head. If you see that, they will do more damage. So don't use these numbers as as the full truth, because you do have to take into account that extra damage, like in this case right here, where you saw that red steam with that red mark. It will do a little bit more damage than what you see here, so I think it can do upwards of 10% more in the worst case, something like that. But other than that, Ereshkigal isn't too scary as long as you avoid that laser. If you are directly under Ereshkigal, you can take another 25k out of that laser damage, so do be careful about your positioning. If you see your monsters aren't in a compromising position, don't be afraid to use strike shots. This stage is a very long stage, so your strike shots will come back up, honestly. I mean, unless you're really good, but you do essentially have to spend every single turn focusing on a single enemy to make sure that they get killed with respect to the galaxy balls, or you have to take out pairs of wolves, stuff like that. So this is a long stage, and again, since it does feature magic circles, if you are not careful, you can easily waste turns, which can hurt. Alright, battle 4, we see Yomi for the first time, and points to watch out here is the fact that that top attack is a gravity attack, so your entire team's HP will drop to 4. You can alternatively put some of those crests on your monster to help ignore some of that damage if you find that being a big problem for you in this stage. But most importantly, that big attack in the middle. It is one of those like the death lightning attacks. However, it only does 20k per person, which means if you have an HP total of above 80,000, or again, you have to account for anger as well, so let's say 90,000, you will survive. So if you can make sure you time your attacks right, notice if that attack is coming, heal up properly so that you are fully topped up in terms of HP, you can actually tank that damage and then live another day to try and take out Yomi. So make sure you gauge these big attacks, whether it is the Galaxy Ball or the ability locker up there or the boss itself. So we see that we're going to hit that gravity attack next, so we're going to try and do as much damage as we can, but as you can see, we're far from taking out Yomi here. Alright, so we lose all of our HP, and now we want to heal up. And kind of not as much damage as I would have liked, nor healing, but yeah, I think we are going to spend this turn definitely healing up, because we are running out of time, and clearly I'm not going to be able to take out Yomi in 2 turns, right? So focusing on healing was the correct move in this case. And hopefully Oshino Shinobu here, yep, she can also heal up with her ability with that drain attack. And so now we just have to brace for the damage here. Doing what we can, but not going to be enough. That's fine. Normally this would kill, but great. Do note that the bottom attack will make Yomi transparent, as you can see, and that right attack is a cross laser, so you want to avoid ending up on the 4 corners of Yomi, which luckily only one monster got caught in that. Otherwise I would have died. So again, very, very lucky positioning. I wish I could say it was planned, but I do not have such player skill. And if you can pull it off, there is a possibility for a loop hit there between the blocks. As you can see, they flip back and forth between a horizontal and vertical configuration. If you're positioned correctly, just maybe you'll skip this stage. Alright, so now we go to the boss stage. Again, the galaxy follows the same rules. Take them out before a hurtful blast. The wolves you need to take out in pairs, otherwise they'll revive each other. Again, first turn you have the opportunity to whittle them down without having to worry about reviving. Kind of got lucky there, took out the galaxy ball on the left and the wolves. That makes my life so much easier. And again, yeah, like, I think that's a combo of the amazingness of Juliet and, well, I guess Kamui was moving that turn, but Kamui's bump combo can also do a good amount of damage to help you out. But the key attacks you need to watch out here is that top right. It is a strong homing attack that will do about 22,000 damage in total. And of course that middle attack in the middle, that big attack in the middle is the same lightning attack, which will do about 20k damage to your team, plus or minus any anger bonus damage. But that also means, you know, if you don't want to hit that awakening notch there, as you can see on the health bar, if you have enough HP, maybe you can tank it. Again, weigh your options properly. Once the range happens, Yomi will do a gravity attack and call down some more monsters. So calling down more monsters, you have the opportunity to refresh your hearts, because probably by that time the heart panels are going to be going away. They should be going away anytime soon, I feel like. But at the very least, we want to make sure we heal up here. We should, since it is the weak point, cross into the enraged mode. But as you can see, we'll get that gravity attack and some new monsters come down. You have a few turns to take them out before they start dishing damage out to you. So you're going to want to take them out ASAP, just because, again, you're at 4 HP. Also, the damage for the other attacks are enhanced a little bit. The homing attack bumps up to about 32,000 for everybody. And of course, the lightning attack in the enraged mode is absolute death. So there's no way you can tank it in this mode. So remember, you can tank the pre-angry Yomi, but not post-anger Yomi. Well, yeah, it's an interesting, you know, time race, and it is very easy to waste a lot of time with the minions, right? With the galaxy balls reviving, healing everybody if you don't kill them. The wolves reviving each other, so you have to take them out in pair. That darn ability locker in the middle just getting in the way just because. Again, the damage roll hurts a lot, so if you get ability lock, you're going to be hindering yourself a lot. Now, of course, I mean, I did bring Kamui, who doesn't have no damage roll, but you know, the fact that he has all that, the mech damage to help take out these annoying enemies, it's worth it as long as you're careful. That's a big if. So, alright, so good news, we've taken out the ability locker, so we can focus all of our damage onto Yomi here. Again, like I said before, just constantly gauge your HP count and whether or not you think you can take out Yomi before or after that rage tick on the health bar. Now, this is kind of on the fence, I feel like. Do I want to go for it? Do I just want to keep doing damage? I mean, of course, you know, losing all your HP isn't great, but I probably opted to heal. Yeah, I think that was my strategy there. I didn't want to awaken him quite yet, so I don't know. I am kind of second guessing myself with that move. Probably could have enraged and then start to go for the, clean up the minions and to heal up afterwards. As you can see, that was a little dangerous with that cross laser. Both Kamui and Oshino Shinobu took a good amount of damage because they were unlucky to be in that bottom left corner of Yomi. But there we go. Kamui got a great semi-loop hit there. It's not a loop hit, but it did do a lot of swishes to significantly hinder Yomi there. But now we have to work on getting rid of these minions to be able to heal up. I'm probably debating whether or not he's Juliet's strike shot here. It would be nice to save it for the last stage. As you can see, there's not too much HP left, and looks like I did opt to save it. But again, it's better to use a strike shot than to die with it still in your pocket. So I don't know. It's okay though, since I've uploaded this video, you know this was the run that worked out, right? So somehow I got past that magic circle. I don't know how that happened. That's pretty amazing, to be honest. But now we can heal up. We should heal up. Yes, okay, we healed up. Now, the biggest worry here is the fact that the ability locker on the top is going to go down to 1 at the very next turn. Now, I probably thought that it would, that final attack, sometimes it also takes out the monsters that are in the same vertical axis as that attack. I thought that might do it, but guess I was wrong. But luckily, was able to get Juliet back into her normal form with Oshino Shinobu's perfect positioning to do extra damage, able to clear that stage. Alright, final stage. You see everybody here. We got Wolves, we got Erskikal, we've got the Galaxy guys, we've got Yomi in the middle. Dang. Possibly a wasted attack. And unfortunately, Yomi went invisible here, so I can't use Mickey Mouse's strike shot. But we will focus on getting rid of one of the Galaxy balls, which is important. Again, since we couldn't focus on the wolves, we're going to have to ignore them for a little bit here. Again, Kamui does not have null damage wall, so we need to take the safe route here. Kind of scary because he is... Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Oh, because Yomi went visible again and pushed him up. But that was a scary positioning because he would have been hit by both of those lasers. Juliet's strike shot, since it will make all the weak points visible, that is awesome. Oshino Shinobu probably should have used my strike shot here. I remember, leaving it. That would have guaranteed, probably could have hit the boss corner to get him to be stunned. That's okay. Mickey Mouse's strike shot. This will be great. We didn't exactly take out the bottom right wolf, but at this point we are going to ignore it. We are going full force into the boss now. Yep. Ignore everything, just start doing damage. Kamui! Excellent, hitting all weak points with that V attack, and finally finishing this stupid stage. Like I said at the very beginning, this stage took many attempts, and there were many attempts where I was just stuck in the same stage, right? You're not going to die, you're going to heal up. I mean, eventually you will die because the healing panels go away, but you can be stuck in the same area for a good amount of time. And as long as you're diligent, you can survive for a decent amount of time, but no thank you. This is one of the reasons why I don't want to do the Abyss again. Anyways, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Look forward to floor 11 coming soon. And until then, bye bye.